Hey, Internet. If you listened to Monday's episode, I'd had a very bad week, very busy week. We were hoping to be able to record a double on Sunday, but that didn't work out so well. So my apologies. Sometimes life just
finds a way.
Yeah, life finds a way. and there you have it.
You look very sleepy. It looks like your medication is like really it's doing its thing.
It's not like making me sleepy. This is more of like a semi-high feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look like you need to go to sleep.
Yeah, I probably do.
You look like you need to go to sleep.
I haven't slept a whole lot.
You're welcome, by the way. Yeah.
So what we're going to have to do is, because we don't want to miss an episode.
Right.
The only person who's heard this episode is former Master of Coin, Ryan Walters.
Yes.
And he said he liked it. Yes.
He did say he liked it.
Yeah. He may have been being nice. So we're based entirely on his word alone. Uh-huh. If you have any complaints, tell him, because he said it was good. There we go.
I think there are a few problems with the episode. The first one's going to be blatant, and that is that the audio quality is jacked.
Yeah, audio quality is not great.
And then the second thing is, it is pretty much us, because like it's us pairing up and versus that doesn't make sense. The phrase that I said doesn't make sense.
Teaming up.
It's pitting. We're pitting games against one another to try to like figure out their ranking, and it was like the Gamefaqs.
Yeah, it was the Gamefaqs tournament. Yeah,
and it's essentially an hour of us going, I haven't played that. I haven't played that either.
Yeah,
but Josh is on, so that's good. Mm-hmm. That's a good thing.
We do have some discussion, so maybe you like it, maybe you won't. So here's just an episode that we weren't sure how we felt about, but. Need in case of emergency. Here it is.
Here it is. Here's that emergency.
We'll be now. Ken is 100%. Things are out of the way, so we'll be able to return to regular scheduled Street Fighter 2 and Three Ninjas. Kick back, or maybe
not Final Fight. Streets of Rage 2.
Streets of Rage 2.
Man,
shit.
We both done goofed a bunch of times in this little intro.
Yeah, it's late.
So it is. It is.
So please, forgive us. It won't always be like this. We're trying. We'd never want to leave you without a show.
Yeah.
So please enjoy the great Gamefaqs debate.
And if you don't, we'll see you next week.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Salutations, Tadpog upper crust, you brave few whom have chosen to deliver your hard-earned currency to people who speak quite heavily about dicks and buttholes. You need no warning about what you are in for. You boldly walk this path of filth and video games. For that, Patreon donor, we thank thee. Please enjoy this, your Patreon exclusive thank you gift for the month. And please keep giving Tyler and Dave your money.
I'm here.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to another TADPOG Patreon special podcast. Today we are continuing on with a special Patreon request from former Master of Coin, Remastered of Coin, Ryan Walters, who asked us to take this Gamefaqs sort quiz to figure out the best games. So that's what we're going to do.
He kind of did.
I
mean, it was in a hashtag. I don't know if it was a legitimate request, but we took it as one.
Yeah. So Dave and I took the first 10. But in order to break ties, he already said he was here. Or not to break ties, but just to weigh in. So Josh Nance. This is like, who else has played as many games as Dave and I that we have ready access to?
I got a lot of
That's definitely Nicole, but we'll take Josh with it.
I just want to say that we're not qualified to take this quiz, so because I haven't played any games.
Cody made it very obvious. Like, you fuckers need to play some games.
I mean, he's not wrong, but we're going to do this anyway.
Yeah. I mean, if it's a stealth game, sport game, or racing game, I haven't played it. Not going to.
Maybe you will.
So, because also what Paul Cool told you, like, Tyler should play this Rocket League Racing.
Yeah,
Is
Rocket
it?
League
Does it
is-
involve racing? He's not gonna like it.
Yeah, I guarantee you. Tyler's not gonna like that game.
It's constantly competitive multiplayer and racing.
Is it racing? But wait,
Have you ever heard him speak?
is it racing but with heavy soccer elements? Yep, it is. Tyler, it's got Tyler written all over it. That doesn't even have me written all over it. But I would try it just because it's been like people love this game. People are going crazy over this game, Rocket League.
I don't think I'm even gonna try it.
I will try it.
I'll watch you play it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll try it when it's.
I would
free.
do that.
So is it a racing game or is it a sports game with racing elements?
You're a vehicle, and you're trying to knock a big soccer ball into a big soccer goal.
Okay.
So it's soccer with cars, but you're kind of smaller cars.
Okay. I would be willing. I'm with Tyler. I don't do sports games or racing games, but
It's gonna be a hard episode.
I'd be willing to try because I don't like sports games, but I like Mario. What's the soccer game for the Wii?
Strikers?
Yeah, Mario Strikers.
Yeah.
I like Mario Tennis. I
Yeah.
like Mario games.
Yeah.
So
As long as it's not a simulation, yeah.
Yeah. I need my sports with a heavy dose of cartoon animation.
Mm-hmm.
So after 10 questions, it says that we are 2% into this quiz. So we're going to start off on question 11.
Yeah, because we're not doing intros because this thing says it could be up to like 400 some odd.
This could be a little
questions,
while.
Yeah.
So
I'm Dave. That's Tyler. Here's
if you
Tyler.
don't like this episode, it's entirely Ryan Walter's fault.
We'll give you
So-
his personal email address. you could send all complaints there.
All right, so question 11. Metal Gear Solid 2 versus
Already right off the bat. A game I
versus
haven't
Resident Evil.
So this is just one or the other. Are
Yep.
they like
Yep.
in a certain category?
One
How's
the
this-
other, or you can say I feel the same about both.
I know we're just jumping right into it, but you really didn't give me much description on what
It's
this.
a
played.
either
Pick a game, Josh.
you pick a game, or we'd have to all say we agree that it's all through the same. So we'll do
Okay.
majority rules, and it's just like that for a bunch of
It's
questions.
totally Resident Evil, even though I haven't
Yeah.
played Metal Gear Solid 2.
Is-
So
okay,
it has
which,
to be.
Which Resident Evil?
First one.
First one? Okay, yeah, Resident Evil.
Have you-
Better game, right? I mean,
Yeah, which
Yeah.
you prefer?
Yeah. The Witcher 3 versus The Binding of Isaac Rebirth.
I've only played The Binding of Isaac Rebirth, but The Witcher 3
But I'm gonna
looks
say
pretty
that
good.
I've only played The Binding of Isaac. I wasn't crazy about it. Witcher 3 I haven't played, but looks like it's everything that I would love. So I want to say The Witcher 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Witcher 3. I haven't played Witcher 3, but I love the 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. I'm glad you're here. It's already good that you're here.
Mhm.
World of Warcraft or Chrono Cross.
Oh, yeah. Josh and I had a similar reaction. I haven't played Chrono Cross, but
I hear it's not bad, but it can't be better than World of Warcraft. Otherwise, it would have been the sequel to Chrono Trigger that it should
Well,
have been.
you're judging which is a better game based on what, like, sells.
Whatever you
I
want.
mean,
whatever you want.
There's no really any criteria.
we're thinking outside of the box. I'm a WoW defender. I have to go World of Warcraft.
I gotta go WoW too.
Because it says, what is this? So apparently Gamefaqs is having some sort of weird, silly best game ever voting competition. And I figured this would be a much more bearable form of voting of picking favorites. So guys compiled everything. More detailed, too, since it compares every game to one other game instead of being what is number one. So a Gamefaqs order uses a list of 128 games, which are apparently nominated with an assortment of methods to come down to multiple generations. How do I use this? And then, you'll click, and this is anywhere between 127 to 448 battles.
448.
So we're going World of Warcraft.
Yeah. Where is this, by the way? Like, if someone wants to take this quiz themselves.
Slimedrippings.com, or I'm sorry, slimedrippings.tumblr.com/GameFAQs sort.
Sweet.
So, I mean, this won't really have a show note, but
No, I'm not doing that.
I guess we'll post it on Facebook or Twitter.
Yeah.
A link there.
And I
if you
think
want to take it too.
I think there's a link in the episode where we actually took the first 10.
Oh, okay. So then refer to that. Whatever that
We don't know
episode
which one it was. I don't even know what we were talking
It
about.
was just me and you. So, let's see. GTA San Andreas or Shovel Knight? I've never liked the GTA games.
I like the GTA games. I have played a little bit of San Andreas. I love Shovel Knight. I'm partial because
I legitimately love Shovel Knight.
I gotta
I've
go
never
Shovel
liked.
Knight too. Yeah, because I really like what Shovel Knight did. But the GTA games seem like clones at this point.
Okay, here's one in our wheelhouse.
yeah,
Oblivion or Super Mario RPG?
I gotta go Oblivion. I have to.
I want to see Super Mario RPG. So Josh, it's all up to you.
Guys,
Horse armor, though, Josh.
I can't do this. Fuck, I don't know.
You can make Bowser in Oblivion. You can make all the Mario cast in Oblivion.
That's true. That's true. For Skyrim, there is a for real Super Mario World mod that you
I've
can
seen that,
play in
yeah.
Super Mario World. Yeah, I gotta go with Oblivion.
Okay.
Or so.
Grand Theft Auto 5 versus Shenmue.
I'm gonna go with Shenmue on this. I haven't thought about that game in a long time.
I'm also going to go with Shenmue.
I haven't played either.
But it's a stealth game, right?
It's an investigation, action control. I think there's
Yeah,
stealth
that
elements.
was one of the first games with the
Quick time
action,
events, yeah.
cutscenes, yeah.
Zelda Majora's Mask
Oh boy.
versus Valkyria Chronicles. I have played both. That's I'm not crazy about either one of them, so I want to say I feel the same way about both, that neither one of them are great games.
Okay.
Phil Hawkins bought this for me
Yeah.
on Steam. Maybe it's better on Steam, but what I played on the PS3, I got to one battle, and I watched YouTube videos and tried to repeat a winning victory, literal, step by step. Doing exactly what happened on the screen, and I lost every
the
fucking
giant
time.
tank battle.
It was
Yeah.
it was like tanks, and then you had to control, of course, all your heavy units and whatever. Just one battle across the river, and people complained on facts and stuff like that. It's an insane spike in difficulty on this one battle. After you get over it, it evens back out again. But I tried so long in this one battle, so I just quit.
I enjoyed Valkyrie Chronicles, but I gotta go with Majora's Mask. It did get repetitive. I haven't finished it. I'm probably 3/4 of the way through, but it just kind of got repetitive for me.
I'm going the middle option because I was gifted Valkyrie Chronicles, or is that what it's called?
Yeah.
And I haven't played it yet. So
I mean,
sorry.
since we both have it, we should do an episode over it eventually. But
Yeah, eventually. I mean, with your glowing reviews, I'm super excited about this game.
I enjoyed it up until that battle,
Yeah.
and that battle was so difficult, I had to quit.
I want to see
It's got a great story. It really does.
Yeah. It looks good from what I've seen.
Yeah,
the art style
the
looks
art
good.
style is
Yeah,
great, yeah.
Bloodborne versus Final Fantasy 12.
Josh, you were just
Bloodborne,
talking.
yeah.
What?
I'm gonna go with
Really?
Bloodborne. It's an abusive relationship, I realize. but
Really?
I'm gonna go with Bloodborne.
Holy shit! I don't care what. I mean, I have to go Final Fantasy 12.
God, I've been on such a difficult game kick because I was doing Darkest Dungeon. I actually did a playthrough of Dark Souls again, and right after that I started Darkest Dungeon and now Bloodborne. So
Nicole and I have been playing Punch Face.
Or maybe you're just in the games that start with D.
yeah, maybe.
I own Bloodborne. I haven't played it yet. I played Final Fantasy 12 and played it for an hour and a half and disliked it so much I quit and never went back.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to go with Bloodborne just because at least it's neutral for me. What experience I've had with 12, I did not enjoy.
All right.
I like 12.
It's something I need to
Maybe
go
it was
back
Star
to,
Wars,
but
I liked it.
12 was the best Final Fantasy game, in a long time.
I feel like we'll think about this one for a second, but I know what we'll go with. Super Mario Galaxy versus Dragon Age Origins.
Dragon Age Origins.
I think Origins as well.
Yeah.
Galaxy's good, but I like Origins.
Yeah, I like
better.
Galaxy, but Origins, man, I played every single Origin multiple times.
Okay, Dave, we have to bow out of this one. This one is 100% on Josh.
Okay.
Super Metroid or Call of Duty 4?
Now, Josh,
How are those even compared?
you're a big
You
Call of
shoot
Duty
stuff.
fan, right? You're a huge Call of Duty fan, right?
You just shoot stuff out of a piece of metal with a hole in it in both games.
I think no answer.
Dark Souls or Civ 5?
Oh, man, I've actually played both of these
damn,
games.
this is tough.
This is not tough for me at all. Civ 5, 100%, every day of the week. One game makes me go into the kitchen and kick a goat box, the other does not.
I've watched people play both of these. I own both of these, the one I enjoyed watching more is Civ 5.
Really? You
So
enjoyed watching
I enjoyed
Civ
watching
5
Civ
more.
5 more.
Civ 5, I gotta go with it just because it hooks you. Because you gotta do one more turn.
It's a fucking casino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Josh, now I think you and I have to bow to this one.
Oh, shit.
Dave, Metal Gear Solid 5 versus Perfect Dark.
Oh, my fucking God. Wow. Well, Perfect Dark is
Or do you feel the same
awful.
way about both of these?
I will say this. I would say Metal Gear Solid 5. Because that is, out of all the Metal Gear games, that's the one that I actually have more interest in playing. Because it looks good.
Yeah.
And there's a dog in it.
I didn't know there was a dog in it, so Metal Gear Solid 5. That sounds good. Deus Ex versus Final Fantasy 4.
Oh, well,
Final Fantasy 4.
Yeah, I never. Is that the original?
The original Deus
Okay.
Ex, yeah. Zelda: A Link to the Past versus Cage Story.
Link to
A Link to the Past.
I'm gonna say Link to the Past. Not to say that Cave Story is
I
like
love
Cave Story is really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gotta be Link to the Past.
What?
This is my
Oh.
my
You
Sophie's
about to be
choice.
tortured?
Castlevania Symphony of the Night versus the Phoenix Wright Trials.
Oh, man. It's easy for me.
I have to, as much as I love Symphony of the Night, I don't talk about it and go on and preach about it
Yeah.
to people as much as I do Phoenix Wright. So I'm gonna go Phoenix Wright.
Oh, man. I am not. I'm going to go Symphony of the
I
Night.
gotta go Symphony too. Yeah, I feel obligated to play that game at least once a year.
Banjo-Kazooie versus Baldur's Gate 2.
Baldur's Gate 2.
You sure?
In all caps. Yes. Baldur's Gate 2 is an amazing game.
I'm with you, Dave.
Banjo-Kazooie is not an amazing game.
I think
But
I'm
you gotta
probably
jerk off to that bird vagina.
probably gonna get a divorce after this. But yeah, I mean,
Fire Emblem Awakening versus
Uh-oh.
Super Mario Maker.
Josh,
Awakening.
That's all you,
for me,
man.
Yeah.
I'll go with Awakening as well.
I would go with Mario Maker because Fire. You know my thing with Fire Emblem is just like I want to play in a hardcore mode, but I cry whenever someone dies and I can't get them back. So
Xenoblade Chronicles versus Donkey Kong Country 2.
I'm gonna go with DK. Yeah.
I haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles, so
See, I don't think Donkey Kong Country 2 is as good as 1. I
I
think
like
they
it.
increasingly get worse.
I think two is as good as the original.
So I would say
Or a little
Xenoblade
bit.
Chronicles. I have it. I haven't played that much of it. I played a little bit of it, but not a whole lot of it.
Yeah,
But you said Donkey Kong Country 2, Dave?
yeah, that's my vote.
Okay. Final Fantasy 9 versus Kingdom Hearts.
I haven't played Kingdom Hearts and I want to.
I am getting the PS3 remixes for Christmas.
Yeah.
So we can play those and do those.
Yeah.
you know,
I want to
eventually.
do those.
I watched Nicole play and they look pretty good, but
I really
I
like Final
watched
Fantasy
Meg play and they
IX.
do look
Yeah.
good. I watched Ramon play too, but
I feel bad saying 9, but that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Because I haven't played Kingdom Hearts, so
I really like 9.
I thought 9 was great.
yeah, that's a fantasy I have not played that I do hear a lot of good things about. Okami versus Warcraft 3. I'm getting
Oh.
Okami on the Wii for Christmas.
yeah. Warcraft 3 is not a game that I finished when it came out, and I've been replaying it, and I really enjoy it. Like, I feel like Warcraft 3 holds up. So my vote would be Warcraft 3.
And I have very fond memories of driving my dad crazy with Warcraft 3.
That you're gonna say riding that dog with a paintbrush.
She's a goddess, y'all!
Playing with the volume on, the whole "Yes, me lord,"
Yeah.
and yeah, he would make me turn it down or put the headphones in.
My dad would yell at me when I played Diablo for the mouse clicking noise.
Yeah.
Oh, he would go nuts. Then my mom would, of course, have to say, like, he could be out doing drugs, Randy. Just let him play his games.
He could be clicking
Like,
that,
I'm in 6th grade. Like, I'm not...
he could be clicking that
I
needle on
wasn't
his
in 6th
wrist.
grade. I was in 8th grade, maybe? Okay. Suikoden 2 versus Monster Hunter 4U.
Oh, Suikoden 2.
Yeah.
That
Suikoden 2 is
yeah.
one of the best... I will go on record. I think Suikoden 2 is one of the best RPGs of all time. Period. Hands down. Zelda Ocarina of Time versus Hearthstone.
Hearthstone for me. I know that's blasphemy. I have played both of these games. I enjoy Hearthstone much more.
I haven't done Hearthstone. I enjoy Magic, but I'm gonna go Ocarina.
I'm going with Ocarina as well. Persona... Oh my god. Persona 4 versus 999.
Haven't played either. Have to bow out.
Man, that's another harsh one for me.
Versus Charisma Carpenter.
Murder Mary.
I feel the same way about both of these games. I love them both equally as much. I do not know how to choose between those.
Alright, choose that middle option.
Zelda Twilight Princess versus Skies of Arcadia.
I haven't played either.
My brother gave me Skies of Arcadia for Dreamcast because he wants us to do that eventually. So that's something I want to get to. I played the first hour-ish of Twilight Princess. I don't like the Wiimote on a Zelda, but I guess I'd have to say Twilight Princess, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm going.
I'll leave it to you.
Final Fantasy Tactics versus Resident Evil 2.
It's got to be Tactics.
I'm going to say Tactics as well. I enjoyed 2, but I got to say Tactics.
I would go the middle route, because I like both of them a lot.
Super Mario 64 versus Mario Kart 8.
Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 64 too, just because 8 has the shitty battle system, and to me that's the only reason you play a Mario Kart.
Yeah.
The battle system hasn't been topped since the Super Nintendo.
No. Yeah. I'm with you.
Half-Life 2 versus Demon's Souls.
I haven't played Demon Souls.
I haven't played either, but I mean, it's where Dark Souls came from. So.
Right.
I played a little bit of Demon's Souls. I played a little bit of Half-Life 2. I enjoy Half-Life 2 more.
Yeah, I like Half-Life 2. Mm-hmm.
Metroid Prime versus Morrowind.
I haven't played either of these games, so it's up to you guys.
I know
Okay.
my brother would say Morrowind. He just downloaded that 5K mod for Morrowind, and he was replaying it. Yeah.
I didn't know that was ready. I haven't been following in a while. Let's see. I played Morrowind after Oblivion, and I know this is a really controversial subject. Which one's better? But so I enjoyed Oblivion more. It was just I don't know. It was kind of hard to go through and play Morrowind because of the blocky graphics. So I'm definitely gonna have to try that 5K mod. But I think I still think Morrowind is probably a better game overall.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I need to play it, sounds like.
It is kind of hard to play. Like graphic wise, it's a little hard to like. I don't really. Oh, I'm spending way too much time. I could go on and on.
Miller loves Morrowind, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
it is a good game. It's just it was hard to go from Oblivion to Morrowind.
Miller loves the one that was before Morrowind. What the name of that
Daggerfall
one? Daggerfall.
Yeah, okay, I got it mixed up.
GoldenEye or Diablo 2?
Diablo 2.
Diablo 2. Skyrim versus Phoenix Wright.
I gotta do Skyrim.
I'm gonna say Phoenix Wright.
You know what? I got fatigued on Skyrim, but I would rather play Skyrim, so I'm gonna go Skyrim.
That's fair. Super Mario World versus Animal Crossing New Leaf.
Oh, come on. Super Mario World. I like Animal Crossing just fine.
Yeah.
GTA Vice City versus Final Fantasy VIII.
Oh man, this is tough actually for me.
Ooh, yeah, Vice City. I think
Vice City is the best one.
Yeah. But I can.
8 is
I can
not the
listen.
best one.
I can listen to 80s music while I play Final Fantasy VIII. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the middle because I think they're both really good games. So
Same about both?
I feel the same about both.
I didn't like 8. I didn't like Vice City. I guess I feel the same way about both. Undertale versus Mass Effect 3.
I want to play Undertale.
I do too.
I want to play it real bad.
Mass Effect 3, while I enjoyed it, it also pissed me off because of the way it was handled.
Sure.
The online and then
Online
you
component you had to
PvP
do. And then plus like the day one DLC where they just took out part of it and made you pay for it. Like, so I'm gonna go. I haven't played Undertale, but out of protest, out of protest, I'm picking Undertale over Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Undertale too. I haven't played Undertale, and we're not judging the Mass Effect series as a whole. We're judging Mass Effect 3. So yeah, I'm doing Undertale.
Fallout 3 versus Life is Strange.
I haven't played Life is Strange.
I have Life is Strange. I haven't started it yet, but I hear amazing things about it. But it's fucking Fallout 3.
Oh yeah.
So, Uncharted 2 versus The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead Telltale game or the horrible shooter?
I'm gonna assume they mean the Telltale game. And I'm gonna say Uncharted 2. I really, really enjoyed Uncharted 2.
I started it. I made the mistake of starting it immediately after finishing Uncharted because I was like, I am tired of this genre already. So I had to go Walking Dead. Also,
I
Walking
made
Dead.
the mistake with Assassin's Creed. I
Oh,
started.
yeah.
I played through 1, immediately went out. I think rented 2, and I just
Burned
myself.
out. Yeah.
What do you say, Josh?
I haven't played Uncharted yet. I've got them. I've got all 3 of them, I guess, or they're 4 out now. Can't remember. But
There are only 3 out. The 4th one is still
due out
next year, I
okay.
think.
I've got them, but I haven't played them, so gotta go with Telltale. Team Telltale.
Okay. Portal 2 versus Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Oh man, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is, I think, the best Sonic game.
Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna say Portal 2.
Yeah.
There are just some parts in all Sonic games that I'm just like, this sucks. Fun for the most part, but then there are always like
Yeah, I'm gonna make it interesting.
underwater Sonic levels are some of the worst shit I've had to play. So
I'm gonna go Sonic 2. I played that game so much.
Mhm.
So much I played that game.
I gotta go Sonic 2.
Sonic 2.
2.
Sonic 2 2.
Pokemon Red and Blue versus Tetris.
Okay. It's Tetris.
Yeah,
It's Tetris.
it's Tetris.
I haven't finished Red or Blue. But
I
have
haven't
played
finished
them.
Tetris either.
I gotta go Red and Blue.
Super Mario Brothers 3 versus Age of Empires 2.
Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yeah, Age of Empires 2 was a great.
It's a great game,
but
yeah.
Final Fantasy 7 versus Journey.
The band?
Yep. Yep.
I watched.
But the new band, Steve, not with Steve
Not Steve
Perry.
Perry?
Steve
Oh,
Aguilera or whatever.
Christina Aguilera.
Christina Aguilera's brother, Steve Aguilera.
Y'all ready to rock?
So 7.
7.
7.
Minecraft versus Halo Combat Evolved.
I haven't played.
either.
I played Minecraft and I love it. So, but no.
I know I would love Minecraft
Oh,
if I
man.
played it.
Yeah,
I
you
love it.
shouldn't play that,
Oh,
Josh.
you should
shouldn't.
play it. Enjoy yourself.
You should be single and lose your job.
Yeah.
Well, put your limits on it. Set your router to like turn the server. Like, yeah, turn the server off at a certain time. You'll be fine.
So, are Minecraft then?
For me, it is. I don't know about the
I don't like the Halo. I mean, I've played some of the Halo games. I'm not crazy about them. I haven't really played Minecraft either, but I feel like that's a more important game.
I think that's a fair statement.
Mario Galaxy 2 versus Mass Effect.
Mass Effect 1.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Mario Galaxy 2.
I'm gonna say Mass Effect.
Thought you might.
Out of the
I
series,
enjoyed the first, except for the scenes when you're in the fucking moon bouncer car.
Oh, yeah.
I loved Mass Effect.
The like
I loved Mass
searching
Effect
for
1 and 2.
minerals or
Yeah. Other than that, I loved Mass Effect 1.
I liked Mass Effect 1. 2 was definitely the strongest
Yeah.
of the series.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm gonna have to go with Mario Galaxy. I've
Mario
spent more
Galaxy
time
it is.
playing Mass Effect 1, but
Mario Brothers Wii U or Planescape Torment.
Okay, I feel like a real jerk because I have not played Planescape Torment.
I don't
love
even know
it.
what that is. I've never heard of that.
So Planescape Torment is a second edition D&D universe. Like you're familiar with it because it's like Queen of Blades and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Or the city, the prison
Sigil.
city. Yeah,
there's Sigil.
Okay.
that's where that comes from. It comes from Planescape. And it's so Planescape Torment is kind of like the Baldur's Gate of that setting. And I own it, and I want to play it, and I've seen it played, and it looks great, but I haven't played it, so I don't know.
I mean, I love the Smash Brothers Wii U.
Yeah,
I think it was
they're great. Yeah.
Huge improvement over Brawl. So, I want to say
Did
Smash
you
Brothers.
say Smash Brothers or Super Mario Brothers?
Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers. Okay. Yeah, I'll go Smash Brothers.
Zelda the Wind Waker versus Pokemon X and Y.
Wind Waker.
I haven't played either.
I'm going to say Wind Waker. Star Wars KOTOR or Xenogears.
Xenogears.
I love Xenogears.
I
I'm
love-
going with Xenogears.
I love Knights of the Old Republic too.
Now the first one.
Huh?
The first one.
KOTOR
Knights of the Republic
1.
1.
Yeah.
You said I love KOTOR 2.
Also,
Did you just call Tyler an asshole?
asshole.
Is that your Swedish accent? You call me an asshole? That's your friend's reference to whenever Ross and Gunther are into it? Aidsel?
Ooh.
Mine's an Eaton's Aidsel. Xenogears.
Yeah.
You were really torn up.
Yeah,
about
this
one.
is a tough quiz. Fuck you guys for asking me.
We're just lining up your children, and you have to kill one and save the other one.
Yeah, I'll do Xenogears. I mean, you get to
peer pressure.
fight in giant mechs and kill gods, so
I've never finished it. Never finished it.
spoilers then.
So, cool. You get to go God. Great.
Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door versus Tales of Symphonia.
Both were really good games.
Haven't played either.
I'm getting Symphonia for Christmas. I own Thousand Year Door and ordered it immediately after done with Paper Mario.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to start it yet. But I know I love Paper Mario series, so I'm going to go Thousand Year Door.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 1,000 Door.
Final Fantasy VI versus Assassin's Creed 2.
Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah,
Like,
as much as I
no-
love Assassin's Creed 2, it is probably on my top 20 list.
Really?
Yeah, I
Damn.
loved Assassin's
Damn,
Creed
dog.
2. But 6, absolutely. The Last of Us versus Halo 3. Last of Us?
I really enjoyed The Last of Us,
Haven't played.
but I haven't played Halo 3. So, but given my complete lack of interest in Halo,
Yeah, I've got no desire. Metal Gear Solid 4 versus Kingdom Hearts 2.
I'll sit this one out too.
Kingdom Hearts.
I would rather play
from what I've seen
Kingdom
played
Hearts.
anyway. Yeah.
Pokemon Gold and Silver versus The World Ends With You. The World Ends With You. God, I love The World Ends With You.
I'd go with that.
Set this out.
I haven't played
Haven't, yeah.
much Pokemon, but
I'm pretty sure World Ends With You, but I haven't played it, so I can't say for sure.
I didn't finish it, but I enjoyed it. I felt like it was repetitive.
I feel like I can only.
it was repetitive. It was.
Yeah, I feel like I can only vote for one Pokemon because they're all the same.
That one being Pikachu.
Right.
Smash Brothers Melee versus Portal.
Okay. Ooh.
I love Portal. It's
Yeah.
ingenious.
Yeah.
Cake is a lie. All that great.
Yeah.
But I've spent more time and have had better memories
Yeah.
from Melee.
So that's a better game then.
I think so. I'm gonna say Melee.
See, that's where I'm having a problem. I would rather play Melee because I feel like I finished Portal. I finished that game and I loved it, but I don't want to play it again.
Yeah, once you run through Portal once, you're kind of done with it.
So
It's a very important game. It's a landmark game.
Yeah. I am gonna say I feel the same way about both.
But also Melee. Melee was the big step up from the original Smash Brothers, which was just a blip on the radar. Like Melee was the quintessential.
Yeah.
And even like the GameCube controllers are carrying over.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe I'll say I feel the same way about both.
I think they're both.
I feel like
I think
Portal
they're
is
both important.
Portal is important and was great fun. It's just the replay value. So yeah, same way about both.
Josh,
You're right.
it's okay to say that.
I've only played Melee. I haven't played the Portal series. I know they're great. I
Yeah.
know they're
You could knock
very
the original
innovative
Portal.
games, but
You could beat Portal in one setting.
Yeah.
I just haven't done it.
Final Fantasy X versus Half-Life.
Final Fantasy X.
Yeah. 10, I wasn't crazy about it, but I'm going to say 10 over the original Half-Life. I played a little bit of the original Half-Life.
Yeah.
I have Black Mesa on my Steam list. If
Yeah.
it goes on sale for the Christmas sale, I'll buy it
Mhm.
because it's, the revamped Half-Life.
Right.
Then maybe I can make a different decision, but right now it's 10.
10.
Arkham City versus Mega Man X. I'm going Mega Man X. Arkham City, I couldn't.
Right.
I got
yeah.
drowned out on that. So.
Oh yeah. I gotta go with Mega Man X too, because Arkham City was just a big.
No, it's the
Mega Man
original
X
Mega Man X,
one.
Josh.
Also.
This is gonna be fun in the next 3 hours.
I don't even know how to respond. I feel like I've played Mega Man X to like 100% completion, got everything.
No, it's Mega Man X1.
Yeah, I played Arkham Asylum to 100%. All the puzzle clue, all the Riddler trophies and all that. I couldn't keep that momentum in Arkham City, and I didn't play them back to back. I played them like very spaced apart.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm saying Mega Man X.
Well, you guys, my opinion doesn't matter because you've already got the lock. I have to go Arkham City. I think Arkham Asylum was a better game. And I think out of the Mega Man X's, like, that's the best Mega Man X.
I'm with you. Dragon Quest 8 versus Persona 3.
This is all not me.
Persona 3 is what I say on that one.
I don't know.
I want to play Dragon Quest X. Sandwich Pope Phil Hawkins speaks highly of it.
So did Drew and Bailey also speak highly of
I
it.
enjoyed the original Dragon Quest game, but I haven't played.
Dragon Warrior?
Yeah, or is that maybe this one?
No, it's what it was released here as Dragon Warrior.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. They were just like, change it.
Yeah.
Chrono Trigger versus Ratchet and Clank 3.
Chrono Trigger. There you go, Chrono Trigger.
StarCraft versus Virtue's Last Reward.
I played.
I kind of know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna say Virtue's Last Reward, but
You don't think? Well, I know. Look, I haven't played Virtue's Last Reward, and StarCraft is kind of where I fell off of the real-time strategy game because that was the one where, like, I could finally, like, I felt like I was good at RTS games when, like, Warcraft, Orcs and Humans, Warcraft 2, the expansion. I was like, damn, I'm pretty good at this. And then StarCraft came out. I was like, oh, I can't win a fucking match on the internet to save my goddamn life. So, uninstall.
I mean, you can't compete against the South Koreans. Don't even try.
I know.
They literally
They
die.
That's dedication. But despite all that, I haven't played Virtue's Last Reward, but I do have to say StarCraft.
StarCraft as well, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Destiny versus Virtue's Last Reward.
What? Virtue's
You're
Last
really
Reward
pushing
still
this
in?
Virtue's Last Reward on us.
I'm just gonna keep
This
saying
quiz sponsored by Virtue's Last Reward. Virtue's Last Reward. A refreshing gaming experience.
I own Destiny, haven't played it, have zero interest in it.
You own
pretty-
Destiny?
I do.
I haven't played it, but there's pretty mixed reviews.
The
about it.
PS4 bundle that I bought, the white one, is the Destiny
Oh,
bundle,
came
so
with
it
it.
came with it.
I have no desire to play it. I don't think I'll ever play Destiny. It's like some parts of it sound cool, but I did watch Saint Zack play it, and it looked like the most boring game I've ever seen.
Cause I know like Blake has a huge hard on for it, but I know like I play games for story, and they just like took the story out. Like, apparently some guy at the beginning was like, it's a very long story. I won't bother you with it. Here, go kill shit. Like they just like to save money or whatever. They just like cut the story, so it's just farming and leveling and trying to become legendary or whatever. So, Virtue's Last Reward, hands down.
I'll say I feel
We
the
said
same
hands
way.
down.
Hands
so.
down? Okay. Destiny versus Mass Effect 2.
Mass Effect 2.
Mother 3 versus Bioshock.
I haven't played Mother 3. I've started it, but I haven't really sat down and sunk my teeth into it. It was more like, can I get this to work? Yes, I can. Great, I'll play this later.
I feel like what's holding me back is just my love of the series as a whole, my love from Earthbound. But Bioshock.
I have to go Bioshock.
Earthbound is much better than Mother 3. I enjoyed Mother 3 a lot, but it's not as good as Earthbound.
Earthbound, Chrono Trigger.
And it doesn't. Earthbound versus Bioshock would have been that's a hard one for me. But Mother 3 versus Bioshock.
I actually think you would be surprised at my answer, Earthbound versus Bioshock.
You feel the same about both?
I think I'd go Earthbound.
I love you.
As much as I love Bioshock, I think I would go Earthbound.
Mother 3 versus Silent Hill 2.
Haven't played either, so I'm sipping out of this.
I watched Silent Hill 2.
Yeah,
Josh,
I had very fond memories sitting in that dark room on that mattress. No bed, just a mattress
Yeah.
on the floor. Yeah, I mean, that was fun times, but I haven't.
But I enjoyed
Haven't
playing
played
Mother
Mother
3 and the
3.
experience of Mother 3 more than Silent Hill 2. So I'm going to go Mother 3 on that one. Metal Gear Solid 3 versus Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 for me.
Can't answer again.
I stopped playing Metal Gears after 2, so.
Team
Yeah,
Fortress 2 versus Red Dead Redemption.
Man, that is a really easy one, I think. I have to go Red Dead Redemption. I played both of these games extensively, and Red Dead Redemption is such a better game, I think.
Red Dead Redemption has a story, right?
Yeah.
Team Fortress doesn't have a story. Right. Okay, I just wanted to, like, I didn't know if they're, I don't know much, I haven't played hardly any Valve games shit, but, because, I mean, it's all just multiplayer, right?
Yeah.
It's all just kind of a quick arena battles.
Yeah, it's team-based.
Yeah.
Or it's team-based, and you all have classes, and it's really cool, and I like it a lot. I think it's fun, but it's no Red Dead Redemption. Like, Red Dead Redemption is a standalone in that between those two.
Team Fortress 2 versus Bayonetta 2.
I haven't played Bayonetta 2.
I have it. It's over there on my shelf, but I haven't played it
We
yet.
need to play games, guys.
Yeah, trust me.
We need to retire and just play games.
Yeah.
Like,
By the time we're
load up all our games onto Oceanic Flight 515 and land and go into Dharma. No, that's the wrong number for the flight, but whatever. Rebel Lost Island, just play games.
No, it wouldn't be that flight. It would be
It had to be a different
flight.
one. You're right. You're right. They would like recondition that plane and put it back up, and then it happens all over
They
again.
just get done, hammer it together. All right, everyone on. We promise this one won't get lost.
Why are you guys bringing all these video games?
We have a feeling we're gonna spoilers on this flight.
I don't think we'll have that issue because I mean by the time we're all put into nursing homes, it'll be easier for them to just like plug us up directly into their video game machines and just have us like in a vegetative state.
Oh
so they,
man, that sounds
yeah,
so good.
I know.
Oh, I cannot wait to be in a vegetative state.
I guess I'm gonna. Is I played a little bit of the first band enough for me to buy the second one.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm gonna say Team Fortress 2 because I feel like that's
Team Fortress 2 is a strong game.
people love it.
Hats, man. It's all about hats.
Shadow of the Colossus versus Bayonetta 2.
Shadow of the Colossus was like very unique. It was
I'm gonna say Shadow of the Colossus on that one.
I haven't played it. I need to, which I confessed on that episode.
Splatoon versus Earthbound.
Earthbound.
Yeah. People are going crazy over Splatoon now.
Yeah.
Splatoon versus Borderlands 2.
Borderlands 2.
I want to say Borderlands 2 as well.
Oh, okay.
BioShock Infinite versus Paper Mario.
You may
Whoa.
not. Wait.
I don't know. I'm curious how Tyler's gonna go. on this
BioShock
one.
Infinite versus Paper Mario. I love Paper Mario. It's close, but I'm gonna say BioShock Infinite.
Yeah. Infinite for me too.
Like
Fallout New Vegas versus Paper Mario. New Vegas.
I'm also gonna go New Vegas.
I haven't put 500 plus hours in Paper Mario.
The Witcher 3 versus Resident Evil.
I haven't played. Again, no Witcher 3.
Yeah, I
But
feel
Resident
so
Evil, though.
unqualified because
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna go with Witcher 3, a game I haven't played. Because I like the series, I like the others, but
I'm gonna say Resident Evil.
I am too.
The Witcher 3 versus Metal Gear Solid 2. Witcher 3. We're all agreed if it's Metal Gear Solid, we choose the other one. Pretty much how it
I'll leave
rolls.
this up to Josh.
I'm
I'll
gonna go
whatever
with
Josh
Witcher,
says.
Binding of Isaac versus Metal Gear Solid 2.
Oh my God, Metal Gear Solid! Jesus, lay off! We get it. People like you. Just get the fuck out of this quiz.
So Binding of Isaac, yeah.
For me, yeah.
People are gonna hate us for this,
Oh,
but like
absolutely they
but-
are.
everybody at this table just doesn't like those kind of games.
Well, and my dislike of the game is completely it's easy for someone to say you don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about because I haven't played Metal Gear Solid 2 because I don't want to. Nothing about the game is appealing to me.
no, it's so good.
oh,
That's
man.
great. I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
But for me, I just
I'm just not
I
interested in
hate
it.
stealth games. I hate them. I tried playing Metal Gear Solid. I really tried playing the one on PlayStation 3, and
Yeah.
I put a few hours into it, and I just couldn't do it. When I'm going through this Middle Eastern war zone, and I have a cardboard box on, and I'm walking through these mortared streets, and I just this is stupid. This is stupid. I turned it off, and I didn't go back. Shovel Knight versus World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft for me.
I'm gonna say Shovel Knight. Just because I've kind of just been jaded toward MMOs. Period.
We know.
Yeah.
we know.
And I
get it too. I understand it.
And I have to, but yeah, I gotta go WoW.
Shovel Knight versus Chrono Cross.
God, I got to play Chrono Cross. I have to.
I've got it down there.
Yeah.
I've got a still wrapped,
Yeah.
an original shrink wrap copy of Chrono
Oh
Cross
shit!
down
I'm
there.
not gonna open that.
It's okay.
Sell it online for $12.
It's a greatest hits version. That's about what I bought it for.
Yeah. So I feel like a jerk because I can't. I mean, I don't want to downplay Chrono Cross because I haven't played it. But Shovel Knight's really good.
Yeah, I love Shovel Knight. So
Shovel
I'm going
Knight's really
Shovel
good.
Knight.
Yeah. How about
GTA San Andreas versus Chrono Cross.
Chrono Cross?
I'm gonna say Chrono Cross on that one too, just because I don't like GTA games.
I feel the same.
Shenmue versus Oblivion.
Oblivion. for
Oblivion,
me.
yeah.
I'm gonna say Oblivion.
Oblivion
as well.
was a big game.
Shenmue was a great game, but it got boring as fuck sometimes.
Mhm.
When you didn't know what to do, when you were looking for that fucking black car. A black car? No. Haven't seen one of those around here. A black car, let me think. I don't believe so.
God, I have thought about that in such a long time. Shenmue versus Super Mario RPG.
Super
Mario
Mario
RPG.
RPG.
Yep, I agree. Bloodborne versus Majora's Mask.
I haven't played Bloodborne, but Bloodborne.
Oh, Majora's Mask. Bloodborne's a great game, but God, it's...
Wait, you disqualified your opinion when you said Majora's Mask is a great game.
Yeah, I said Bloodborne.
Oh, my bad. You're correct then, but you're
Yeah.
still gonna go with Majora's Mask.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Majora's Mask, but
I'm gonna say Bloodborne as well. I wasn't crazy about even the remake. Final Fantasy 12 versus Majora's Mask.
Final Fantasy 12 for me.
I go with Majora's Mask.
Oh God, you just hurt me so bad. You just hurt me so bad.
I'm gonna say I played more of Majora's Mask. So I'm
God,
going
you
Majora's
guys, you guys.
Mask. Super Metroid versus Dragon Age Origins.
Dragon Age Origins for me.
I'm gonna say Origins. I like Metroid, but I'm gonna say Origins.
They did such a good job in that game of like creating the lore in one game and making it interesting to consume the lore.
Yeah.
Because you played through, you beat the game, and you want to go back and try all the origin stories. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Super Metroid versus Mario Galaxy. I'm gonna say Metroid on that one.
It's Mario Galaxy for me.
I'm gonna go Metroid.
Call of Duty 4 versus Mario Galaxy.
Call of Duty. I mean, no.
I'm gonna go Mario Galaxy.
Mario Galaxy. Metal Gear Solid 5 versus Civ 5. So Civ 5.
Civ 5 for me.
Metal Gear Solid 5 versus Dark Souls. So Dark Souls.
Yeah, I mean, I really like Dark Souls. Like I said, it's a painful relationship with the game.
I
But
feel the same about both.
I'm gonna say Dark Souls. Link to the Past versus Final Fantasy 9.
Ooh, I don't know. Ooh, that's rough. I know it's not gonna be the popular opinion, but I'm gonna say Final Fantasy 9.
I'm gonna go Link to the Past.
I'm gonna go to the past.
Cave Story versus Final Fantasy 9.
I'm gonna have to go Final Fantasy 9 again.
Yeah.
Okay. Cave Story versus Deus Ex.
You know what? I've never played Deus Ex, and like this is just another one where I feel like super awful confessing that. So
Yeah, I own it. I haven't played it.
Because I really liked, is it Human Revolution? Or
Mhm.
just
The
Revolution?
one that came out like a few years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really liked that. It was a great game. I imagine that Deus Ex is a good game too, but
I feel like I'm still in
I
Cave
just
Story short.
haven't played
so
it,
I want to
yeah.
go with Cave Story.
I liked Cave Story.
I like Cave Story a lot. Baldur's Gate 2 versus Symphony of the Night.
Oh man, I am so gonna lose this one, but I have to go Baldur's Gate 2. I know that sounds ridiculous, doesn't it?
no, it doesn't. I gotta do Symphony of the Night, but I
I'm
mean,
going Symphony of the Night as
Baldur's
well.
Gate is a great game.
Yeah, Symphony of the Night is a wonderful game.
Baldur's Gate 2 versus the Phoenix Wright Trials.
Ooh, that is another easy one for me. Baldur's Gate 2.
Gate, yeah.
That's Phoenix Wright, yeah, but I voted Baldur's Gate 2. Banjo Kazooie versus Phoenix Wright Trials.
Hey, Phoenix Wright Trials!
Yay! Yay! Donkey and Country 2 versus Fire Emblem Awakening.
Awakening.
I say Awakening as well.
I feel the same about both. That's what I'll say.
Donkey Kong Country 2 versus Super Mario Maker.
Super Mario Maker.
I'm gonna say Mario Maker as well. Warcraft 3 versus Final Fantasy 9.
No! That's hard.
I'm gonna say 9.
I'm gonna go Warcraft 3.
Oh, god damn it! I have to be the
Just to watch Dave sweat. No. I gave it to 3 because of the map editor. Because
Yeah.
you know me and mods.
yeah.
I do. I have to go. I have to take the least climatic way. I feel the same about these games. So I got to go right down the middle. So we're at a deadlock.
We are at an
so
impasse.
I think that means we have to go with the middle, right?
I agree. Okami versus Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Sure. I feel the same about both these games.
Ocarina of Time versus Suikoden 2. Suikoden 2.
I gotta go Ocarina of Time. It hurts me, but I gotta do it.
I am indifferent, so once again I'll have to go with the neutral. So I guess we're going with we feel the same about both.
Yep.
Until it pops up later.
Yeah.
Hearthstone versus Monster Hunter 4U.
I haven't played that Monster Hunter, but I have played Monster Hunter games,
Mm-hmm.
and they're fun. But Hearthstone for me.
I'm gonna say Hearthstone as well. Twilight Princess versus Persona 4. Persona 4 hands down, no
Yeah.
contest for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Twilight Princess. I'm gonna have to go Twilight Princess, but
I haven't played either because
Yeah.
I'm the guy on the video game
Middle.
podcast who knows nothing about video games. So I'm gonna go with the right down the middle.
is this like program learning us? Is that why like
It might be, 'cause it's a bracket system.
I hope near the end it says, "Wait, are 3 people taking this?"
Mario 64 versus Final Fantasy Tactics.
tactic?
Tactics. Super Mario 64 versus Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil
Any version of Resident Evil 2,
2. I would say so.
or the N64 version of Resident Evil 2.
I would say any version, just whatever the best version is of it.
Oh, damn, this is tough.
I gotta go with Mario. I know.
Oh.
I hate to do this to you again, Dave, but I gotta go
Oh.
with Mario.
Guess what? We're going down the middle here because I really am having a hard time with
Okay.
that.
Morrowind versus Half-Life 2.
I haven't played Morrowind, but I thought Half-Life 2 was good. I think Half-Life 2 is important.
Mario.
I'll say Morrowind as well. Metroid Prime versus Half-Life 2.
I'm gonna go Half-Life 2 again.
I really like the Prime series, but I don't know. I can't decide this time.
HL2 for me, dog.
Okay, Half-Life 2. Metroid Prime versus Demon Souls.
I feel the same about both of these games.
I'm gonna say Metroid Prime.
I haven't played Demon Souls, but so I feel kind of shitty voting for it.
understand.
But I haven't played shit out of Dark Souls and Bloodborne, so gotta go with Demon Souls.
What'd you say, Dave? Feel the same way?
Yeah.
So we'll split that in the middle. Skyrim versus Diablo 2.
Skyrim for me.
Okay. Diablo 2, but Skyrim takes it. Phoenix Wright versus Diablo 2.
Diablo 2 for me.
Phoenix
Diablo,
Wright.
yeah.
Diablo 2 it is. Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright versus Goldeneye.
Phoenix Wright.
GoldenEye
Phoenix
was a
Wright.
great game, but God, it had some bugs. Yeah, Phoenix Wright.
Vice City versus Super Mario World.
Super Mario.
Super Mario
Super Mario
World.
World.
While listening to 80s music, I think we've established that as long as you're listening to 80s music,
Yeah. It's
Vice City,
Scarface is
yeah.
playing in the background too, and you're good.
Vice City versus Animal Crossing New Leaf.
Oh, that's tough, man. They're two completely different games.
Was that the one you and Meg played the shit out of?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
About turnips and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Animal Crossing.
I feel the same way. I do honestly feel like they're both great games. So you're the tiebreaker guy.
I'm gonna go with Vice City then.
All right, so we're right down the middle.
Fallout 3 versus Undertale. And
Fallout
Fallout 3.
3.
Yeah.
Life is Strange versus Undertale. Two games I want to play. They're in my Steam library, but I haven't. So I feel the same
way?
about both. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 versus The Walking Dead.
No, this is tough.
I'll do Walking Dead.
I am also gonna go Walking Dead,
I was going to go Sonic 2, but Walking Dead has it.
and it's because The Walking Dead like legitimately touched me. Like I really like felt emotions when I played The Walking Dead. And I didn't feel any emotions when I was a kid playing Sonic 2 other than he's so cool.
Sonic 2 versus Uncharted 2. I'm going to say Uncharted 2.
I'm gonna say Sonic 2. I know that sounds ridiculous.
I don't know. What is the better game? I don't know. I can play Sonic 2 on my phone. Can't play.
You have
play Uncharted 2 on my phone.
I love your criteria. I did put 400 hours into it, and I can't. Like, we should design the perfect games for each of us based on the things that we said.
I think, from what I know about the Uncharted series, I think it's probably a better game. I think from what I understand about the Uncharted series, it's Tomb Raider done right.
Okay. And they both have attitude, Sonic and Drake. They're both like the
Yeah.
chili dog slurping heroes, anti-heroes.
Mario 3 versus Tetris.
Mario 3.
I'm going to say Tetris.
I will say Mario 3.
You had blocks in
3.
Mario 3.
Age of Empires 2 versus Tetris.
I will say
Tetris.
Tetris.
Well, doesn't matter, but I'll go with Age of Empires.
Age of Empires versus Pokemon Red and Blue. I'm going to say Red and Blue.
I would say Age of Empires.
I'm gonna go with Pokemon Red and Blue.
Minecraft versus Final Fantasy 7.
Final Fantasy 7.
Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah.
Minecraft versus Journey. I'm going to say Journey.
I will say Minecraft.
I would probably sink way more time into Minecraft.
Halo versus Journey. Or Halo Combat Evolved versus Journey.
Haven't played the Halo game that you're talking about, but Journey looks a lot more interesting.
Yeah, I love Journey. So I'm
Haven't
gonna say
played the
Journey.
Halo games. I'll just watch the movie. Same difference.
Yeah, there you go.
Smash Brothers Wii U versus Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Smash Bros.
Smash Bros. Planescape Torment versus Mario Galaxy 2.
See, it's tough because I haven't played Planescape, and it makes me feel really bad that I haven't. But so I'm gonna cop out and say I feel the same way about both these games.
Okay. I haven't heard of Planescape, so I'm gonna say Galaxy 2.
Yeah, I'll do Galaxy.
Planescape Torment versus Mass Effect. Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Any complaints?
Yeah,
no.
No complaint.
Xenogears versus Wind Waker.
Xenogears.
I'm gonna say Xenogears as well.
Sorry.
Good. I don't have to
Sorry,
answer
Cal.
then.
Oh yeah. Torn.
I kind of torn. Yeah. I think I'm leaning more toward Wind Waker.
I thought you might.
Yeah, but
Star Wars KOTOR versus the Wind Waker.
Wind Waker for me.
I'm gonna say Wind Waker there as well.
I feel the same way about both these games.
KOTOR versus Pokemon XY.
KOTOR.
I'm gonna say KOTOR as well.
I'm good with that.
Final Fantasy 6 versus Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door.
Sick.
Final
Final
Fantasy
Fantasy
6.
Assassin's Creed 2 versus Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door.
I gotta
Assassin's
go
Creed
with
2.
I gotta go with Paper Mario. Assassin's Creed 2 just burned me out on the. I mean, granted, it was my fault,
No, I get it. I do. Get it.
but yeah, it just burned me out for the series.
I played the first Assassin's Creed. Like, I think I might have 100% got all the achievements.
That's what I
Oh,
did.
man.
That's exactly what I did. I got everything
Yeah.
in Assassin's Creed 1, and then I went out and rented 2 immediately. Like, same day I finished,
Yeah.
and started playing
Ugh.
it, and just got burned out on
So
it.
I am Assassin's Creeded out. I
Yeah.
do still want to play 4 because like the whole like ship stuff is interesting to me.
You've got Assassin's Crud.
Hey, that's good. I
Yeah.
like that. So I'm gonna go. I feel the same way about both of these games.
So we say, I guess we're all split in the middle, so we'll go neutral. Kingdom Hearts 2 versus The Last of Us.
Man, The Last of Us is so good, y'all.
I'm gonna say
Like
The Last
it
of Us.
really is a good game.
Kingdom Hearts 2 versus Halo 3.
I would rather play Kingdom Hearts 2.
I'm gonna say
Right.
Kingdom Hearts 2. Metal Gear Solid 4 versus Halo 3. I feel the same way about both.
Yup.
Smash Bros. Melee versus World Ends With You. That's hard, but I'd say Melee.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna say Melee.
Mega Man X versus Final Fantasy X.
Which
Just the original. X1. X Exponent 1.
versus what?
Final Fantasy X. I'm gonna say Mega Man X on that.
Yeah.
Like
really.
what
Yeah.
what irked me about 10 was, I think, Titus,
Waka.
Titus. Waka's annoying, yeah. I hated that because of the grid system, every single character was the same by the end of the game.
Yeah.
Like, everybody, only Yuna was different because she had summons. Otherwise,
But Tyler,
yeah. Yes, Dave.
who in Mega Man X has bigger boobs than Lulu?
I thought Zero was a hot girl.
As a breast man, I thought just out of like the largest breasts in Final Fantasy series that you would go Final Fantasy X.
Well, if,
Do you,
if
do you
that
think
were-
she has the largest breast in the Final Fantasy series?
I think that she does. Who do you think does?
I
Kane.
mean, you do know they pretty much made that the X2 is just fanfare, like dress up. dudes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although Lulu's not the one in that, they had a new character for X2.
Because Lulu had a baby,
Yeah.
and moms are not hot. Square even.
So yeah, I'd stick by Mega Man X.
They both have an X in their name.
It's true.
It's 10 for me. It's 10 for me.
Josh?
X.
Arkham City versus Final Fantasy X. I say 10.
I will also say Final Fantasy X.
Arkham City versus Half-Life.
I'm gonna vote for Arkham City this time. I think I've been pretty critical on Arkham City lately.
Yeah,
So,
I feel the same way about both.
I will go Arkham City.
Chrono Trigger versus Persona 3.
Oh, Tyler, how do you feel
Chrono
about
Trigger.
this?
Chrono Trigger. Persona 3 is good, but Chrono Trigger.
And it's Chrono Trigger for me as well.
Ratchet and Clank versus Persona 3. Ratchet and Clank 3 versus Persona 3. Persona 3.
no fucking for me.
Yeah, I'm with Josh. So, Tyler,
Ratchet and Clank 3 versus Dragon Quest 8.
I want to play I actually want to play Dragon Quest 8.
Mhm.
I have no desire at all to play Ratchet and Clank 3. Is that apparently it's supposed to be good because it's on this quiz?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Dragon Quest as well. Bioshock versus StarCraft. Bioshock for me. No,
Bioshock 1 versus StarCraft 1.
Yep. Yep.
You waiting for me?
I am. It's more dramatic. I feel like
Yeah. I gotta go with Bioshock.
Bioshock for me.
Mother 3 versus StarCraft. I'm gonna say Mother 3, but
I will probably go StarCraft, not just to be a jerk, but
I mean, I'm gonna go with StarCraft, but I haven't played Mother 3.
see, I haven't either, and so it's tough. Like I feel like a dick being like, oh yeah, StarCraft, because
Mother 3 versus Virtue's Last Reward. Virtue's Last Reward.
I feel the same way about both of these games.
Josh.
I'm not casting my vote.
So I'll go neutral. Silent Hill 2 versus Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2.
Yeah.
Mass Effect 2 is a pretty flawless game in my opinion.
I love Mass Effect 2.
Silent Hill 2 versus Destiny. Silent Hill 2.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 3 versus Destiny. I feel the same
I
way
feel the
about both
same
these
way,
games.
yeah.
Earthbound versus Red Dead Redemption.
Whoa! Earthbound for me.
Earthbound.
There's a desert in Earthbound.
Borderlands 2 versus Red Dead Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption for me.
Yeah, I do Red Dead.
I'm gonna say Borderlands 2, but Red Dead has it. Borderlands 2 versus Team Fortress 2. Borderlands 2.
Team Fortress 2 for me.
Borderlands.
Splatoon versus Team Fortress 2. I feel the same way about both those games.
Same.
Yeah, I think it's fair. I would go. I feel the same way.
Metal Gear Solid versus Shadow of the Colossus. Shadow of the Colossus.
I would rather play Shadow of the Colossus.
Metal Gear
For the first
Solid
time.
versus Bayonetta 2. I'm gonna say Bayonetta 2.
I'll defer to your opinion.
I will as well.
Resident Evil versus Bioshock Infinite.
Go!
I'm gonna say Bioshock
I mean,
Infinite.
Infinite, yeah, for me.
Oh, really? I love it. Yeah, it's totally.
You don't have to
Oh!
decide. You don't have to decide. It's already,
Yeah,
it's
you
already
guys
been
already-
decided for you.
I feel the same way about both of these games.
Resident Evil versus Fallout New Vegas.
New Vegas.
I say New
Damn it.
Vegas as well.
I feel the same way about both of these games.
Resident Evil versus Paper Mario. I'm going Paper Mario.
I am going to go Resident Evil.
Oh. Paper Mario.
Man.
I am very reluctant to say that, but yeah.
Resident Evil versus Resident Evil 4.
Resident
Resident
Evil.
Yep, I agree. The Witcher 3 versus Resident Evil 4.
Witcher 3.
I feel the same way about both of these.
I feel the same way about those as well. Oblivion versus World of Warcraft.
Oblivion.
Grrr. Tough.
I've been wanting to vote against WoW for like this whole time, and like it's always been arranged so that I will vote for WoW, but this time, not this time.
I'm gonna say Oblivion as well.
Well, Warcraft for me. I know it's
Can
completely
you
out
get
of style
horse
to say
armor
that.
in WoW?
Yeah.
Mario RPG versus World of Warcraft.
Mario RPG.
Mario RPG.
I have to go World of Warcraft again.
Shenmue versus World of Warcraft.
I have to go World of Warcraft again.
I'll go with WoW.
I'm gonna say
yeah.
Shenmue. Wow, has it? Shenmue versus Shovel Knight.
Shovel
I
Knight.
Knight.
get
Shovel
Shovel
Knight.
Knight.
Shenmue versus Chrono Cross.
Ooh,
I feel the same way about both.
Yep, me too.
yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5 versus Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
I haven't played 5,
Yeah, I don't care.
so I don't know.
I feel the same way about both these games. Dragon Age Origins versus Bloodborne. Dragon Age.
Yep. For me as well.
Super Metroid versus Bloodborne. Super Metroid.
Super Metroid, yeah.
Mario Galaxy versus Bloodborne. I'm gonna say
Mario
Mario,
Galaxy.
I'm
Galaxy.
gonna go with Bloodborne, but it
Call-
doesn't matter.
Call of Duty 4 versus Bloodborne.
I'd rather play
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne, I think.
Call of Duty 4 versus Majora's Mask.
Majora's
Majora's
I
Mask.
Uh,
feel the same way about both of
Just
these
admit it.
games. I actually changed my answer to Call of Duty. I think I would rather... that is not a joke. I would rather play Call of Duty than Majora's Mask.
Call of Duty 4
I
versus
think
Final
my
Fantasy 12.
eyes after you said that, I think my eyes got a little better and my beard started to grow a little more. I think I'm leaning more toward Tyler now.
Yeah,
so
I get
was
it. I
kinda-
do.
Call of Duty 4 versus Final Fantasy 12.
Final Fantasy 12.
I'm gonna say 12 as well. Link to the Past versus Civ 5.
Civ 5 for me.
I said Link to the Past.
Civ 5 does have mods.
hmm
There's probably a Zelda mod out there.
Link to the Past has ROM hacks.
Oh god. I can't decide.
Okay, up the middle it is. Final Fantasy 9 versus Dark Souls.
Final Fantasy 9
Final,
for me.
Final Fantasy 9.
Yeah.
Cave Story versus Dark Souls.
Cave Story. for
Cave
me.
Story. Deus Ex versus Dark Souls.
Dark Souls for me.
I feel the same way about both.
Maybe I can try Dark Souls for the 6th time. I'll go Dark Souls.
Deus Ex versus Metal Gear Solid 5. Deus Ex.
KSX.
Sure.
Fire Emblem Awakening versus Symphony of the Night.
Oh, Josh, what are you going to do?
Ooh.
I say Symphony of the Night.
Okay, so I play. I have to play Symphony of the Night at least once a year. Completely mastered the game, but I've done like.
You mastered Awakening as
Yeah,
well.
I have too. I've got. I'm actually playing through right now. On my second playthrough, I put over 100 hours in the first.
Dang.
Like, yeah, I did everything you could. So fuck, I don't know. You know, I'm probably gonna keep playing Symphony of the Night. You know, my yearly ritual of Symphony of the Night. After I get done with this playthrough of Awakening, I'm probably not gonna play it again.
Yeah.
So I have to go with Symphony of the Night.
Symphony of the Night for me as well.
Fire Emblem Awakening versus Baldur's Gate 2.
Ooh, Fire Emblem for me.
It's Baldur's Gate 2 for me, but I concede my loss.
I feel the same way about both. So let's go up the middle. Super Mario Maker versus Phoenix Wright Trials. Phoenix Wright Trials.
It's Mario Maker for me.
Joshua.
I can't. I don't feel qualified to
Yeah.
answer this.
Going up the middle.
Donkey Kong Country 2 versus Banjo Kazooie.
Donkey Kong Country 2.
Xenoblade Chronicles versus Banjo Kazooie.
Xenoblade Chronicles.
Ocarina of Time versus Warcraft 3.
Ocarina of Time.
I say Ocarina of
Yeah,
Time.
it's Warcraft 3 for me.
Hearthstone versus Warcraft 3.
Warcraft 3.
I don't say Warcraft 3.
It doesn't matter what I say. So I'm going to say, I'm going to go up the middle for me.
Hearthstone versus Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts.
What about Kingdom Hearts?
Hearts. Yeah. Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearthstone.
Hearthstone.
Hey, yeah, I'll go Kingdom Hearts.
Hearthstone versus Okami. I'm gonna go with Okami.
My opinion doesn't matter.
It's Hearthstone for me, so it doesn't matter.
Not if I say
Up the middle.
down the middle.
Okay. Tactics versus Twilight Princess. Tactics.
Tactics for me.
yeah.
Mario 60.
Ogre battle tactics, you mean?
Mario 64 versus Twilight Princess.
Well, it's Mario 64 for me, y'all.
I say Mario 64 as well.
Twilight Princess, but it doesn't matter.
Mario Kart 8 versus Twilight Princess. I'm gonna say Twilight Princess.
It's Mario Kart for me, y'all.
Mario Kart 8 versus Skies of Arcadia. I'm gonna say Mario Kart 8.
I will as well.
Skyrim versus Morrowind.
Skyrim.
I'm good with that.
Okay. Diablo 2 versus Morrowind.
Diablo 2.
Diablo 2. Phoenix Wright versus Morrowind. Phoenix Wright.
Morrowind.
I feel the same way about both of these games.
Alright. GoldenEye versus Half-Life 2.
Half-Life 2.
Half-Life 2.
Proximity mine, Joe.
GoldenEye versus Metroid Prime.
Metroid.
Metroid Prime. Fallout 3 versus Super Mario World.
Oh, Super
Oh.
Mario World for me.
Super Mario World. I'm with you. I love Fallout 3, but Super Mario World.
Josh, I'm just curious because you have like your head cocked to the side, like you've just swallowed a lizard.
Yeah, I'd do Fallout 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Fallout 3 versus GTA Vice City.
Oh, this is actually good. Might maybe get me in trouble a little bit.
I'm gonna say Fallout 3.
Fallout 3.
Man, guys, I love Vice City so much. But I think Fallout 3 is the right answer.
Life is Strange versus Vice City. I'm gonna say Life is Strange.
I haven't played it. So I will say right down the middle for me.
Up the middle it is. Mario 3 versus The Walking Dead. I say Mario 3.
God, that's tough.
Yeah, Mario 3.
It is Mario 3 for me. But I feel like I'm kind of betraying a bit of myself.
I've done that a lot. I felt like that a lot tonight.
Because it's like, for me, it's like nostalgia versus emotional impact.
Right.
And it's like, I don't know, when we talk about the illusion of choice is the thing that kind of veers me right over into the justification land. of Mario
Yeah.
3.
Tetris versus Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
I'm gonna say Tetris.
I will also say Tetris.
Pokemon Red and Blue versus Walking Dead.
Walking
Dead. Pokemon Red and Blue versus Uncharted 2.
Uncharted 2.
So is Uncharted 2 the best one series?
Electric Boogaloo.
I haven't played 3, but I think of 1 and 2, I enjoyed 2 more. I think I'm gonna say Pokemon Red and Blue.
What do you think, Josh?
I mean, I've played Pokemon Red and Blue. Played the shit out of them, so I
Red and Blue.
guess I have to.
Age of Empires 2 versus Uncharted 2.
I feel the same way about both of these games.
I'm gonna say Uncharted 2.
I hate to do another tie, but I gotta go Age of Empires.
Down the middle.
I feel like I haven't done Age of Empires 2 justice in this quiz.
Smash Brothers Wii U versus Final Fantasy 7.
7.
I'm going to say 7 as well.
I will say Final Fantasy VII as well, with the caveat that that game, every time I replay it, holds up worse. It does. It's
That's
like,
why they're remaking it. It finally got to that point where they're like, okay, this keeps getting worse and worse every time we play it. So they're now remaking it.
that game is uglier every time I play it. It is. It's uglier.
Smash Brothers Wii U versus Minecraft. I'm going to say Smash Brothers Wii U.
I will too. Yeah, I love Minecraft, but Smash Brothers it is.
Mario Galaxy 2 versus Minecraft.
I will say Minecraft on this
I'm
one.
going to say Minecraft as well. Galaxy 2 versus Journey. And I'm going to say Journey.
Journey's a beautiful game,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I would rather play it of those two. So I'll go with Journey as well.
Galaxy 2 versus Halo Combat Evolved.
Galaxy.
Galaxy 2.
Halo, what?
Mass Effect versus Halo Combat Evolved. Mass Effect. Planescape Torment versus Halo Combat Evolved.
Hey.
Planescape Torment.
There you go.
Final Fantasy VI versus Xenogears.
Final Fantasy 6.
Gotta say 6.
Yeah.
I love Xenogears, but yeah, 6.
It says all the 30 some odds in the room.
Assassin's Creed 2 versus Xenogears.
Xenogears for me.
I've got to say, I mean, God, I love both of them, but I think I enjoyed Assassin's Creed 2 a little bit more.
I feel the same way about both of these games.
The middle it is. Tales of Symphonia versus The Wind Waker. I say Wind
for me.
Waker. Tales of Symphonia versus KOTOR.
KOTOR for me.
I guess I'll go KOTOR.
I feel the same way about both these games.
Tales of Symphonia versus Pokemon XY. I feel
Tales
the
of
same way.
Symphonia. Maybe if it was red and blue, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm also going, I feel the same way.
Smash Brothers Melee versus The Last of Us.
I haven't played
Ooh.
Last of Us, and I feel like definitely not qualified to answer this.
Man, this is hard.
I'm gonna say Smash Brothers Melee.
This is hard.
That's hard because they're so very different.
They're different, yeah.
I have to go Melee.
I also have to go Melee, but I feel like that it's one of those where I feel like I'm betraying myself. But yes, Melee.
The World Ends With You versus The Last of Us.
It's The Last of Us for me.
I need to say The World Ends With You.
And then
Split the
down
middle.
the middle, yeah.
Pokemon Gold and Silver versus Kingdom Hearts 2.
Kingdom Hearts.
I feel the same way about both these games.
I'm gonna say Kingdom Hearts. Pokemon Gold and Silver versus Metal Gear Solid 4.
I feel the same way about both
Yeah,
of these games.
I don't care.
Chrono Trigger versus Mega Man X.
Chrono Trigger.
Is it
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger 1?
Yes.
Chrono Trigger then.
Persona 3 versus Mega Man X.
Mega Man X for me.
Yeah, I think I have to say Mega Man X.
It's Mega Man X for me as well.
Persona 3 versus Final Fantasy X. Persona 3 for me.
I feel like it's it because I haven't played Persona 3, but I mean, 10 has its problems, which we talked about. But I think overall 10 was a good Final Fantasy game, so I'm gonna go with 10.
What side would you do?
10. Persona 3 versus Arkham City.
It's
Persona
Arkham
3
City
is an
for
easy
me.
one for me. But yeah, I didn't understand.
I was nodding my
Josh.
head, sorry.
Oh, Arkham City.
I forgot we were on a podcast for a second.
Persona 3 versus
People are
Half-Life.
listening to me.
So wait, which one? What got that one? Persona 3?
No, I thought he meant Arkham
No,
City.
Arkham
Oh, okay.
City, yeah.
Okay.
Persona 3 versus Half-Life. I'm gonna say Persona 3.
You know what? I'm gonna say I feel the same way about both of these games because I really don't have any. I don't want to play Half-Life again, and I would check out Persona 3, but I can't guarantee that I would like it.
Yeah.
So I'll say down the middle.
I'm going to defer to you, Tyler.
So you say Persona 3.
Sure. I trust your opinion.
Dragon Quest 8 versus Half-Life. I want to say Half-Life.
I want to play Dragon Quest more than
Yeah,
Half-Life.
I do too.
Dragon Quest?
But
But I
Half-Life's
haven't played
good.
either of them. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go down the middle for me. I feel the same way.
Okay. Down the middle it is. Earthbound versus Bioshock.
Whoa!
Yeah,
You
that's-
asked for it.
Man.
You asked
Man.
for it.
I feel the same way about both these games.
I gave my answer already when we said it could happen. I am gonna go Earthbound. That is silly. It sounds.
I'm gonna go Earthbound as well. Yeah.
Okay, I got no complaints about how this went. Red Dead Redemption versus Bioshock. I'm gonna say Bioshock.
Yeah,
yeah.
Bioshock. Ugh, that's tough though because Red Dead Redemption is so good and so long. Like I got a lot of time out of
Yeah.
that.
Red Dead versus StarCraft.
I'm gonna go Red Dead.
I'm gonna say Red Dead.
Josh. It looked like you were gonna go
After,
StarCraft.
yeah, no, I think after, probably, if I sat here for about half an hour, I'd probably end up on Red Dead.
Let's do that.
You just ended up you didn't end up jerking off. You just sat here for half an hour. That's your idle animation, just like mine. That's what all three of us would be. Borderlands 2 versus StarCraft.
StarCraft for me.
Borderlands 2, but StarCraft wins it. Borderlands 2 versus Mother 3. I'm gonna say Mother 3.
I am also going to say Mother 3.
Borderlands 2 versus Mass Effect 2.
I'm going to say Mass Effect.
Mass Effect 2. Borderlands 2 versus Silent Hill 2. I'm gonna say Borderlands 2.
I feel the same way about both of these games.
Yeah, I'll go with Borderlands.
Splatoon versus Silent Hill 2.
Silent Hill.
Silent Hill
I
2.
guess.
I feel the same way about both these games.
Splatoon versus Metal Gear Solid 3.
Don't care.
I would rather play Splatoon.
I would rather play Splatoon as well. Shadow of the Colossus versus Metal Gear Solid 3. Shadow of the Colossus. Bayonetta 2 versus Metal Gear Solid 3. Bayonetta 2.
We're losing every Metal Gear Solid fan
Yeah.
that also listens to our show.
Do you like
That's fine.
Call of Duty,
Wow.
Halo, Metal Gear Solid, Grand Theft Auto?
GTFO. Hey, don't lump Grand Theft Auto in there. I kind of like it.
Yeah, I like a couple.
Vice
Sure.
City? Okay.
Yeah.
Bayonetta 2, Metal Gear Solid 3.
I don't know.
I feel the same way about both of these games.
Okay. Oblivion versus Bioshock Infinite. I'm
Bioshock
gonna say
Infinite.
Infinite.
Okay, this doesn't matter. I'm off the hook.
Oblivion versus New Vegas. I'm saying New Vegas.
Whoa! I'm actually gonna not let Josh off the hook on this one. I'm gonna sweat it out.
I mean, Bethesda's got our money either way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta go with Oblivion. I do.
I'm also going with
Yeah.
Oblivion.
Mario RPG versus New Vegas. I'm gonna say New Vegas.
New Vegas.
I'll also say New Vegas.
I can redeem myself with New Vegas here.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
This is.
Uh-oh.
I've already given my decision on a previous episode. Mario RPG versus Paper Mario.
Oh, yeah.
I have to say Paper Mario.
I will also say Paper Mario.
I'll redeem myself with Mario RPG and go with that.
Mario RPG versus Resident Evil.
It's Resident Evil for me.
Mario RPG for me.
I'm gonna say Mario RPG as well. World of Warcraft versus Resident Evil. Resident Evil.
What do you think, Josh?
We're on a podcast.
I know. I'm not nodding my head. I'm kind of rocking back and forth.
You do that in that Indian nod.
Yeah, what's the term for the shaking the head?
Gotta do. Fuck. I feel so dirty.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fine.
Wow.
Wow, what did you say, Dave?
World of
Wow.
Warcraft for me. Yeah.
Shovel Knight versus Resident Evil.
Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight. Shenmue versus Resident Evil.
Resident
I'm
Evil.
gonna say Resident Evil
Yeah,
as well.
Resident Evil. Mm-hmm.
Shenmue versus The Witcher 3.
I feel the same way about both of these games.
I go with Witcher 3. I like Shenmue, and I haven't played Witcher 3, but I'm gonna go with Witcher 3.
I'm gonna say The Witcher 3 as well. Shenmue versus Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Shenmue.
I'm gonna go with the Binding of Isaac.
I'll do Shenmue.
Grand Theft Auto 5 versus Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I feel the same way about both these games.
I do too.
Sure.
Link to the Past versus Dragon Age Origins.
Well,
That's
I'm gonna go ahead and
that's rough.
the easy one will go first, and I will say that Dragon Age Origins is my pick.
I think I honestly like these games about the same, so I want to say I feel the same way about both.
That's a good use of
That's
that.
both then, because I'm gonna go with Legend Zelda.
Final Fantasy 9 versus Super Metroid. Final Fantasy 9.
Final Fantasy 9 for me as well.
Yeah.
Cave Story versus Super Metroid. Cave Story.
Cave Story for me.
Super Metroid for me.
Dark Souls versus Super Metroid. Super Metroid.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mario Galaxy versus Dark Souls.
Mario Galaxy.
I want to say
for
Mario
me.
Galaxy as well.
I'm gonna go with Dark Souls. Not that my opinion matters anymore.
It matters.
Dark Souls versus Bloodborne.
Shit.
I feel the same way about both these games.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much...
I want to play Bloodborne.
Out of the two, I mean, the gameplay's pretty much identical. I think I like the setting, the Bloodborne setting, the very, gothic
Yeah.
city. So yeah, I go with Bloodborne.
I'm going to defer to Josh.
So you also choose Bloodborne?
I do.
Dark Souls versus Majora's Mask. I'm going to say Dark Souls.
I'm going to say Dark Souls.
Majora's Mask.
Deus Ex versus Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask.
I feel the same way.
I feel the same way about these games. Metal Gear Solid 5 versus Final Fantasy 7. 7.
Yes.
Metal Gear Solid 5 versus Call of Duty 4. I feel the same way
about both these games.
Ocarina of Time versus Symphony of the Night.
Ooh.
Symphony of the Night. For
Symphony
me.
of the Night for me. I'm sorry, Josh.
You're off the hook, Josh. Ocarina of Time versus Fire Emblem Awakening.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna wait for Josh to answer this one.
It's Ocarina.
I agree.
It just had such a vivid impact on my life. Like I can remember details.
Yeah.
And it helped too that I think I was grounded at the time when I first started playing Ocarina of Time. So I was kind of getting away with something too. So there's that little bit of excitement. So.
I get it.
I can't unless Nicole ground me from doing something. I can't do. I can't. She has that authority legally. Yeah.
Warcraft 3 versus Fire Emblem Awakening.
It's Warcraft 3 for me.
Fire Emblem.
I'm gonna say Fire Emblem as well. Warcraft 3 versus Mario Maker. I want to say Mario Maker.
Ooh, I will.
Warcraft 3.
It's Mario Maker for me.
Warcraft 3 versus Donkey Kong Country 2. I'm gonna say Donkey Kong Country 2.
It's Warcraft 3 for me.
Kingdom Hearts versus Donkey Kong Country 2. I'm gonna say Kingdom Hearts.
I feel the same way about both of these.
Yeah,
games.
I'm gonna side with you, Tyler. Kingdom Hearts.
Hearthstone versus Donkey Kong Country 2.
It is Hearthstone for me.
Donkey Kong Country 2. You feel the same way?
I do.
How about both these
DK2.
games? DK2. Hearthstone versus Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm gonna say Xenoblade Chronicles.
It's Hearthstone for me.
Okay. Josh?
Xenoblade Chronicles doesn't really catch me. I know it's the spiritual successor for a game I really like, but I don't know, it just doesn't. I don't think it would hold up. I'm completely basing that on box art that I've seen.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
I got the
anecdotes that I've
amiibo. I got the
read,
Shulk
but-
amiibo up there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Dave on this one.
Hearthstone. Monster Hunter 4U versus Xenoblade Chronicles.
I feel the same way about
Yeah,
both these games.
Skyrim versus Final Fantasy Tactics.
Tactics.
Tactics is for me as well.
Josh, really? Hard time on this one?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to answer, Josh. You're off the hook. Skyrim versus Mario 64.
It's Mario 64 for me.
I feel the same way about both these games.
Skyrim for me. You can play Mario 64 on Skyrim. So
I mean, you probably shouldn't.
Diablo 2 versus Twilight Princess.
It's Diablo 2 for me.
Diablo 2.
I think this may be the first time I don't go with the Zelda game.
What? Really?
Phoenix
cool.
Wright versus Twilight Princess. Phoenix Wright.
Twilight Princess.
I will go with Phoenix Wright. I'm sorry, Josh.
Yeah. Half-Life 2 versus Twilight Princess.
Twilight
Half-Life
Princess. Come on, you keep getting these chances.
I feel the same way about both
2.
these
It's Half-Life
games.
2 for me, so down the middle. Because it's Twilight Princess for
Are you
Josh.
saying Twilight Princess? Up, split the middle. Metroid Prime versus Mario Kart 8. Metroid Prime.
Yeah, do Metroid.
Mario Kart 8, doesn't matter.
We've been recording for an hour and 24 minutes, and we are 51% done.
So, how would you like to do? Is this enjoyable? Do you know? Like, I'm having fun, but is this fun to listen to?
I feel like it would be.
It might be.
I feel like it might be.
There's a 20% chance that.
Yeah. 50-50 people
People
will
like
this
you
or
enough
not.
to pay you, so maybe.
So, out of all the people, like, they're more likely to like this.
I feel like you're gonna
I
like
mean-
this unless you're the Metal Gear Solid Call of Duty fan. Then
Yeah.
you're not gonna like this.
Do you guys want to play it safe and break it up into like 2-part episodes and like see how this one
See how this one
goes?
does. I mean, we can keep. I mean, yeah. I guess since we are 51% through, this would be a good time to stop.
Yeah, a good time to stop would have been 50% through.
You're right. And I
But-
just didn't. I finally like looked up. Oh, okay.
We give it the extra 1% on the TADPOG podcast.
All right. I say we should stop there. See how it goes. If people like it, then we'll do
Pick it up.
another hour and a half of it. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Can we save our progress? Or are we going to, like, run into a problem? It's like a month from now, it's like, man, people really love that. All right, oh, no, where is it?
I think
we
if you-
just listened to the episode again and made the same
Go
choices.
through, spend an hour and a half just clicking. Click. Okay. all right.
if I have to do that, I will do that.
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
That's why I re-listened to Zork and remade that map, so
Yeah,
I could do this.
But I feel like if this is
I will try to keep this window open for as long as I can.
so, what you're saying is we actually need to close this episode out and then finish recording it,
And then we just won't release
yeah.
the second
If
episode.
people hate it, it's like, well, we just have this episode that we're never going to release.
I mean, we're going to release it in a week and a half, basically. So,
Yeah.
but I keep this window open for a week and a half.
Okay.
We're at battle 273.
Okay.
So, thanks for listening, everybody. You know where to find the show.
Yeah.
You're a Patreon
We'll
donor.
have-
You know all that. You know
Yeah.
all the shtick.
Because you are a cool person.
You're a super fan. You love us.
Yeah.
You know what's going on.
Thank you for your money.
Yeah. We
seriously.
hope this wasn't a waste of it.
Seriously.
I'm a Patreon donor, so on behalf of all Patreon donors, you're welcome. Thank you
top.
guys.
Your dollar is still over there in that middle drawer.
I'm contributing a monthly.
Nicole's contributed.
Yeah, but she's, to be fair, she is given $2. I
Right.
assume that's one
One
for her and one
each.
for Josh.
Yes.
Okay. I thought she was giving $4.
Oh, really?
I think she's
Thanks.
giving
What?
Thanks, Nicole and Josh.
Okay, so yeah, please let us know what you think
Yeah,
of this
let's-
episode.
Please
See
let
where
us
we wanna
know
go.
if you feel like you're wasting your money on these.
Yep.
But I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun to do. So
I learned a lot about Josh and how much his love for Zelda really
I
goes.
sided
It's
against one of
one of them, like it is like to your core, man. It's just like there's a link growing out of your chest.
all right, so we'll see you guys on our regular
Damn, it
TADPOG,
is getting windy.
TADPOG time, TADPOG station.
It is windy.
Yeah. So, weather, guys.
The Ninja Turtles on Oprah.
Yes. Yeah.
That might be one of the cringiest fucking things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Where they're talking about like interspecies relationships and
Popcorn sent that to me.
oh my god.
Yeah, it's great. It's and like the kids' reactions. Is bad.
Guys, let me ask you this. Do you sometimes wish that April was a turtle?
Whoa, definitely. Conceptually, that works for me. You know, I